Let's talk about dates. No, not those. Yeah, those. I mean, look how much fun they're having. Dates are great, right? Until they're not. Like, maybe he said, "Sup, bruh?" to your dad. Maybe she won't stay off her phone. Maybe he won't stop taking selfies. Maybe he said you remind him of someone special. His ex-girlfriend. Yeah, next. It can make you wish dates came with an escape button. But there's a way to make dating a better experience. We can have coffee without conflict. We can go to dinner without wanting to dash. We can save the date.
Hey everyone, I'm so glad that you're here on a Wednesday night and that you chose to be a part of your small group tonight. So back in my day, which I know so long ago, believe it or not, if we wanted to get to know somebody, what we had to do is actually talk to them. It was called communication, like face to face. And so if I wanted to if I saw somebody and I thought, oh, they're kind of good looking, I would sit down and I would talk to them and I'd find out oh, this is what they like, if they're into sports or what foods they like. Now, you all, it's totally different nowadays. If you see someone that you think, oh, they look good, all you got to do is get on social media and you just kind of totally stalk them. You can find out everything you need to know about somebody by just getting online. All you have to do is see what they like, what sports they're into, if they like sports or if they like band or they're into music, what kind of music they're into. You can even know what they like to eat. And so what's so crazy about that is we're okay with everybody knowing all of our public business until it comes to one subject, and that's the subject of dating. All of a sudden, we might be okay with people knowing that we are in fact dating, and we'll fill our pages with pictures of us with our significant other. But beyond that, we're let's keep our personal lives, and let's not let everybody know all of our business. So why don't we want to broadcast this to everybody? What are some of these reasons why we just want to keep what's personal, personal? This is an area where we tend to dislike other people's input. We know that we've decided this is the person that we kind of really want to go for, and we want this relationship to work, and we've got it figured out, and we've got this handled. We don't need input at all. Then we've got the area of we don't want the people closest to us to disapprove of the person that we really want to date. And the last idea is that our parents won't approve of the person that we want to date. It might seem like this whole idea of dating and not letting people in is just a really great idea. And we think, gosh, it'll be drama-free, we won't have a lot of people's ideas, and it'll just be between the two of us, and the relationship will just be easy and simple, and it'll just be the two of us. But this nobody knows approach, it can tend to backfire and lead to relationship disaster. So tonight we're going to talk about, what does God say about this whole idea? Should we just keep everything personal, or should we move in a direction that says, man, there's more to this thing. We can do dating in a great way. And there's this great guy named Solomon, and he was a king, and he was one of the wisest men in the Bible. And being one of the wisest men, we should probably see what he has to say. And in Proverbs 11:14, it says, "For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors." I'm going to say that one more time. For the lack of guidance, a nation will fall, but victory is won through many advisors. So what is he saying here? When a nation doesn't have enough advisors, it will fall apart. And the same is true of you. The same is true of all of us in life. If we only rely on ourselves, we are going to fail. Maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. We're all gonna fail. We were meant to live life in community. It's not like we wake up every day and we say, man, how can we screw this up today? How can we fail in this relationship? We don't set out to trip and fall. But when we only have one perspective, when we only have one angle, when we only understand one thing, we only know what we know. You need advisors. You need people to come around you, come alongside you in life. You need these people so that we don't trip up and fall as often, so that we can do life together and we can do it well. So don't date in the dark. And let me tell you, It's hard for me to be the one standing here to tell you not to date in the dark, because many years ago, it was me. I am the person that dated in the dark for 4 years, all the way through high school. That was me. But not necessarily the person that didn't take the advice, the person that didn't need advice. Because if social media would have been around back then, I promise you every post would have been picture perfect. And for you girls out there, I promise I would have had the perfect hashtags to go with every photo. We were homecoming king and queen, we were prom king and queen, we were everything that I ever wanted in high school. But the truth was I was dating in the dark the entire time. There was a lot going on behind the scenes that nobody knew about because I was dating in the dark. I wanted everyone to think and know that it was a perfect relationship on the outside. But I tell you what, there was so much guilt and so much unhealthy relationship going on behind the scenes that no one ever knew about because I, in fact, was dating in the dark the whole time. So Solomon talked about this great advisor. So why don't we take Solomon's advice and look for one of these advisors? What does that look like? How can we put that into practice? We've talked about tonight this idea of having people come alongside us and walk through life with us. But where do we find these advisors? What are we looking for? You guys, you don't need someone in your life that's constantly telling you, yes, you're right. Oh, perfect, great, do it, keep going. Like, we need someone instead that's going to speak truth into your life. That's someone that's going to be honest with you and truly speak words that are kind and loving, but in truth, not just always tell you what you want to hear. You also need somebody that is full of wisdom. That is probably going to be someone that is going to be older than you. They don't have to be like ancient old, but they're going to be a little bit older than you because wisdom comes from experience. So you might be wondering, so where do I find this person? Where do I find this objective, wise person, this great advisor? Well, you guys, you're going to be surprised to know they're probably sitting right next to you. They might be your small group leader. And guess what? Your small group leader, they want to be intentionally involved in your life. They want to know you. They want to know what's truly going on. Some of your friends in this room are going to become your deepest friends that know the true you, like everything about you, and still love you. You guys, this is where it starts. This is where community grows. This is who you can do life with and be real with. You need to reach out to that person. Ask them to walk through life with you. Ask them, can they help you with your relationship, to keep you accountable, to have a healthy, great relationship? So talk with your advisors. Talk with those people that you're going to start surrounding yourself with. Reach out, grab that person and say, man, I want to talk to you. I love how you date. I love your relationship. Tell me how to get there. To all of you right now that are sitting there thinking, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not dating. There's nobody even knows my name right now. There's no one on the horizon. Dating isn't happening for me. Hey, you guys, listen. It is never too early or too soon to start surrounding yourself with the right advisors, for the right people to start walking alongside you in life, to have great input, not only on dating, but on just relationships in general, on just life, on how to make it through school stuff. Reach out to them. Listen to what they actually say and follow through. I know it's going to be hard, but actually listening, taking it in, follow through with that. You guys, dating is better when it's not done in the dark.